Good afternoon and salutations. My name is Calypso, and welcome to episode 1 of Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha. Okay. Oh god, I'm very nervous and excited and all the other stuff. Because first reaction video on the channel, first time a lot of people are going to be seeing my face, which is weird, but I'm here for it. So because it's the first anime reaction video on the channel, and it's also the first that's gonna happen a lot. I apologize. Actually, I'm just gonna be pausing a lot too. For things that just like that, when I don't know what to say and it's just like dead air. I don't want that. So right, okay, I have notes for a reason. So the first thing I want to do is, because it's the first episode video of a reaction series, and I'm going to do this for every reaction, I'm going to talk about in the first episode the structure of reactions, how I want to do things for now. This is obviously subject to change. Everything is subject to change. But yeah, so there's going to be three distinct parts, and one of them has like a subsection, like two subsections. And that's intro, pre-discussion, I guess, where I'm doing this section. I'm talking about what I'm looking like. Usually it's going to be, I'm going to talk about the previous episode, where the show is at this time, and then what I think it's going to go forward, how I think the show is going to go moving forward. And although for premieres like this, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing right now, literally. I'm sort of commenting on it within the comment. Okay, anyway. So there were many ways I could have done the actual reaction structure, and I decided on redirect link to a picture-in-picture version only. This is for multiple reasons. I could have done a timer-based version. It would have looked a lot better, especially if you have your own file and that looks really good, and then this video is on YouTube and it looks, okay. It's a 1080p camera. I mean, there's probably better cameras out there, but I don't have access to it. You can go to my Patreon. It's in the link. Okay. So yeah, so this is what I'm working with. What was I talking about? Hold on. I started again, and I still don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Right. Was talking about why I'm doing picture-in-picture and not anything else. I wanted to do both. That was the dream, but... Oh, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. The reason why I didn't do timer-based is... timer-based alone is, because I feel it's not that accessible. I feel like the redirect link is a little bit more accessible. Not everyone has access to legitimate ways of getting files. Yeah. But yeah, redirect links are a lot, more accessible. That's it. That's just the best way to describe it. You just click a link, but for timer-based, you have to actually go and find the file on your own, and also know how to get files. Anyway, now, the reason I didn't do both at the same time, a timer-based for YouTube and a picture-in-picture on a redirect link, is because I feel like I should be able to, with OBS, to do both, and open two instances of OBS, but when I did that, it didn't work. I couldn't figure out how to make it work. If someone can tell me in the comments, please comment. That would be greatly appreciated. And then there's another way. There is another version of doing this that is even more accessible than a redirect link, because not everyone likes clicking on links, but please click on the link, please. Anyway, Gah. Oh, I should have paused. And that is to post it directly to YouTube and edit it and cut it up for just the solid reactions. Multiple just like the most important, not salient, but what's the word I'm thinking of? Just most interesting parts, I guess. It's the best way I can describe it right now. Of the reaction. So any dead time when I'm just like is gone, but I don't really see the value in that. But the biggest reason is that I just don't know how to edit videos. One day I may learn. In fact, I want to edit videos together, edit like little silly videos. So I want to do that, but yeah, how long is this? 6 minutes? Okay. That's fine. And then, yeah, I don't know how to edit. Maybe one day, but also beyond that, I don't find the the cut up versions of reactions to be fun to watch. I mean, I do watch them sometimes, but only because the creator is just like that, either that good at it or just that entertaining, and I'm new at this, so I don't know. I don't have my. I feel like I don't have my voice yet, so like it's just like that. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Oh, yeah, another thing I would like some feedback on is my choice of redirect link. So you may have already seen what the website is. Please let me know. This was kind of my second choice. My first choice fell through because of weird account mishaps, which I have to wait on. And I can talk about that later, maybe in comments. But if my choice of redirect website is bad for any reason, please let me know, because I have no idea. I've seen it work before, but what if there's a better choice, you know? What if there's a better choice? So, anyway, I just remembered I also want to do I probably should have done this earlier when I was doing the sign-on. But I'm probably going to always be having a cup of tea or coffee or something with me, even if it's just an empty cup and it's just on my desk. But I have this ruby cup. Can you read that? Let me go away from that light source. Hey, it's a mug, but also, and you got that little, alright, okay, little sippy, yeah, it's peppermint to help my throat. I think it's actually making me cough more, which is bad because I have to pause it or mute it a lot, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I should get. I really need to get started because I'm starting to get hungry and I don't want to eat before I. Well, I guess I could actually. You don't know when I pause it and then switch over to do. To do oof. to do the actual reaction, I could just eat first and then watch it. You don't know any difference. But okay, so I want to talk about what I'm looking for in a pilot in general and in pilots for the specific. Oh, please focus. Okay, good. And what I'm looking for in the specific genre of the anime I'm watching. So, you know, Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha is a magical girl show, so I'm gonna be looking for specific things. Oh my god, please focus. Very a little bit annoying there. So my philosophy, or what I think is my aesthetic philosophy right now, is that for pilots, for premieres, series premieres, is that I'm not really looking for it to necessarily need to blow me away, but it can. I welcome that, but I'm looking for it to lay a foundation whereupon the narrative, like, it can, Jesus, okay, hell is, okay, where the narrative structure can be built upon and executed upon later. If you start out really strong, you kind of are obligated to go up. Sinfoku did that. No, I don't talk about that. Alright. Oh, that goes faster than I thought. 11 minutes. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. Go. What I'm looking for the magical genre. So magical girl genre, the Mahou Shoujo genre is like known for the conflict of people's ideologies running into each other. It's known for, or at least that's what I think it is known for. I don't know. In the era that I'm thinking of with Nanoha, because it's like just barely pre-Madoka. I don't know. I'm looking for the how the main character's civilian life is impacted by becoming a magical girl and how that's dealt with. I'm looking for a strong characterization, or like well done, well founded a characterization. I'm looking to captivated sounds like too strong of a word. Captivated by the world, but that is not necessarily true. But, well, even though it's kind of mundane, the world of Madoka Magica, for instance, feels like both like a real city and some sort of like a dreamlike or maybe that's just rebellion. That might just be rebellion, actually. Hold on, I don't know. Okay, so very last thing, what do I know about the show? Oh my god, this is gonna go on forever. What I know about the show is that it's really good. Basically, it's the big my understanding of it is that it was the big magical girl anime before Madoka, I think. Although, if I'm being honest, that's probably Precure, actually, if we're talking about scope. I don't know. Precure's coming, definitely, at some point in the future. If I like doing this enough to... Anyway, so yeah. One more thing before we get started with the actual reaction is that how the video on YouTube is going to be split up, which I should have said earlier. Oh my god. This first part of the... Okay, yeah, this is where the... So this section is going to be like the intro, and then this section... Okay, hands, work with me. This section is going to be the discussion after it, and then there's going to be here a text is going to appear on the screen. After I cough, of course, telling you this is the time to go to click the link in the reaction, to pause the video and go to the link in the description. And it looks a little bit something like this. It's funny. Mishaps like that, and also when I accidentally pressed keep, like, unpause on both the things. This one, yeah, got unpause, and so there's a little bit of... I don't know if I can do anything about that. I just think it's just gonna... This is gonna be there. Well, I'm gonna look in the video and see if it's really super distracting. So anyway, going on to what how I actually wanted to do this. If you didn't catch that, when I went to the link, that was the actual cue to go into the description. So I'll let you do that now in case you didn't catch that. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I just watched the episode. Right now. Okay, initial thoughts. It was cute. It was really cute. It was fun. It did everything that I expected it to do, which is a good thing. I am not someone who thinks that tropes happening too much is a bad thing, okay? They happen for a reason. And I haven't watched a ton of Magical Girl anime. I've watched most of Sailor Moon, original Sailor Moon. I've watched some of Crystal. I've watched Madoka Magica. I've watched Yuki Yuna as a Hero. Flip Flappers kind of counts, but it's way out there, not really in the genre, and also neither is Yuki Yuna or Madoka. Anyway, and Symphogear, obviously Symphogear, but sort of the standard fare of Magical Girl anime I haven't seen a lot of, so it's still pretty fresh to me. But even if I watched 100 of these, it doesn't matter. This was a good pilot. It set up what I believed it was gonna set up for the genre, and I'm excited to see where they take it. Basically, that's literally all I have to say about it for now. Well, not really, because I'm going to... That's my initial reactions. Excited to see how they flesh out the side characters. Seems we're going for like a... Oh, I forgot already. This is what I'm gonna do. So I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat, but I'm also going to rewatch the episode and just sort of focus in and not have to worry about presentation and whatnot. And so I'm gonna watch the episode again while I eat, and then I'm gonna come back and do maybe a little more in-depth thing with it. So yeah. Just realized my fan was on the whole time I was talking. I hope it wasn't too loud. I have it on the lowest setting, but you know. Anyway, I'm hungry. What should I eat for lunch? Okay, and we're back. So I just ate lunch, and we watched it. I also got a new cup of tea. The new cup, it's Charlotte, and the other side is just the same Charlotte. You watched the episode. Also, you watched it with the unlocalized version of the subs, and I think I'm gonna continue on with those with that version of the subs. Yeah, moving forward with I like seeing having the audio and the visual of who gets called san or chan or where it gets dropped. I want that. And I'm sure there's other things too. I'm not entirely sure actually. But so I have notes here. First of all, like I said, the yeah, pretty standard fare for the magical girl genre. It set up the foundation. The slightly little darker moments with really cool red background. It's just always neat. And the first part of the very early beginning of the episode. It, I think it's a promise of something that something's gonna it's gonna go somewhere, right? But what these foundations were, like I was talking about, this plot is gonna set up the foundation on which the narrative structure is going to be built, and the characters are going to be developed in that structure, right? What those foundations are is we saw what is being protected. We saw Nanoha's normal life, and that's and her normal world, and that needs to be protected, and so that's pretty standard for magical girl genre. Like, it seems like a pretty, I think she said of her family life, idyllic. Yeah. I want to compare that to Madoka. The world of Madoka is like almost not worth saving. And I think that works for Madoka because Madoka, even in the face of that, still did everything she could, right? Wait. I feel like it's going to go on a tangent. I don't want to do too much because I've only seen one episode, so I don't really know. I haven't delved too deep yet, but I feel like it's there. Looks like this anime is going to be about connections with people. They talked about bonds, so I'm going to be looking for that. I'm going to be looking for each of the characters. Nana has connections to each of the other characters. So her two friends, we have Suzuka and Arisa. Tsukimura Suzuka and Arisa Bunnings. Is that Alice? Arisa. No, it's Alice. Elisa. Maybe Elisa? Elisa Bunnings. So what we know so far is that Arisa likes to draw, and she also has certain expectations put on her. Her only thought about her future was that she's going to take over the family company. I don't think she said anything about what the company is, but but also she said sort of looks bored and uninterested and just sort of, what's the word? Downtrodden? That might be too strong. In class. Like everything's already set up for her. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll see where that goes. And then Suzuka is like, I don't know what the background is for her wanting to be an engineer. My first thought is that, okay, well, she's smart and she likes machines, so she just gravitated towards that, right? Just like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I wonder if there's like a part of her that's like really is really driven and ambitious behind her like soft-spoken demeanor that was showcased in the episode. So I wonder if there's something there behind it. One interesting thing is how they're going to react to Nanoha having magic powers now. If they find out immediately, and if if it's going to take like 5 or 6 episodes. If it's immediate, if there's another negative reaction, then that's gonna probably be like a more of a slow burn if they find out like next episode. But if it's but if Nanoha keeps it a secret for 5 or 6 episodes, then it's gonna hit a lot harder. Made sure I didn't actually make a sound there because that would have been kind of annoying. Oh, who cares? Ooh, what was I talking about? I want to make a prediction, kind of, about how her two friends are going to react when they find out that she's a magical girl. Or just has magic powers. It seems like magical girls isn't a thing, and it's just that there is magic from another dimension, and it has bestowed itself upon Nanoha. Although I know there's that other girl in the opening that's very opposed to Nanoha, which I know her name is Fate. I just already know that. I don't know anything about her, though. That's the extent of my knowledge about her. Oh, and also she is voiced by... I'm gonna check. I will check. Okay. Anyway, oh, yes. If there's a negative reaction, I think it's gonna come from Suzuka, actually. Because of her driven... Or because of what I think is... I'm probably way off base. Because we had that little moment where Arisa was like, "You don't know what you're doing? You have better grades than me. Don't call yourself stupid. How dare you?" And so, like, that kind of leads me to think that immediately, like, she's gonna be like, "You have magic powers. You're kind of, like, so much cooler and now better than I am." But I wonder if that's actually gonna come from Suzuka instead. I don't know. Or it comes from none of them, and they're just really supportive the whole time. Who knows? Now I'm thinking about Miku. I'm thinking about Kohinata Miku from Symphogear, and how literally perfect season 1 and her was, and how that played out. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it and just gush about Symphogear. Well, I wasn't really gushing, I wasn't talking, I was more just sort of chilling with just remembering how good Symphogear is. Watch Symphogear. Let's see, what else do I have? Little character, not moment, but like character snippet, little sneak peek into Nana's character. She feels like she's left out of relationships within her own family. Oh, wait. If that happens too, I wonder if that's also within her friend group. So she feels like she's almost like a fifth wheel in her own family, and I'm not going to... And I wonder if Arisa and Suzuka have a deeper connection to each other than with Nanoha, so she feels left out there, so she's looking for... What if she's going to be looking for a connection to form, and maybe that's a bad thing? I don't know. Anyway, some world-building questions. Why are we capturing this beast or killing it? I'm not sure. Why are we doing that, first of all? It seems it's destructive, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It seems to be, well, it is after the ferret, but that could just be because Ferret Boy, oh, right. It's because Ferret Boy might have been, attacked at first. I'm not really sure. But, so why are we capturing or killing that beast? I am also interested in knowing what this ancient contract is, what it entails, What did Nanoha sign up for? And or what did Ferret Boy sign up for, and who is now dragging Nanoha along? Nanoha for. Yeah. And what does it mean to repay Nanoha? How is he going to do that? Well, I think that's all of my notes. I do have the animation is okay. They very obviously blew the budget on the transformation. The scene where she's asking the family to take the ferret in with all those very extra movements that really didn't need to be there. And it was so different from the rest of the animation quality that was kind of jarring. So that's one little bit thing that caught me off. And then also the running towards the ferret at the end of the episode, when the camera did really weird things. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. What else will say about that? Let me look up. This is already half an hour. I'm probably gonna look this up between episodes. Stuff like the director and writers and who's singing. I'm pretty sure Mizuki Nana is sings the opening, I think, or voices someone. I think it's Fate. I'm not sure, but Mizuki Nana. And that's it. So yeah. So this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, consider liking the video. That would be cool. Commenting if you have anything to say. And subscribing for more videos. With that out of the way, this has been Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha. I've been Calypso, and I'm signing out. Have a wonderful rest of your week.